Hello and happy Monday. It is the first Monday of 2022. So, what are you doing today that is going to change how the rest of your year goes? I don't know about you, but today did not go at all how I planned. We have had 3 out of 4 children not feeling well over the weekend. And so it has been just a weekend of hanging out, cuddling kids, and cleaning up messes. So I'm just now getting to work for today, which is usually my full day of work, but it's okay because I'm just going to go with it. Today, I'm so excited to be here because this is the first Monday of the new year. And I want to just start off with a powerful thing, right? Like, I just want to start off on the right foot for this first Monday and just doing what I love to do. And what that is bringing you information so that you can make decisions that are right for you in your pregnancy and childbirth journeys. So today I'm going to talk about hospital birth versus a birthing center birth. Now, many people think that a birthing center is like almost like having a home birth. And while it is more comfortable, given that they have set up the space to be that way, it isn't exactly what you may think it is. So, with a hospital birth, you're looking at almost always having interventions, unless you are that person that you go in at, you know, as you've been laboring, you've paid attention and you go in right before your baby's born and your baby comes fast. There's no interventions. But unless you're that person, a lot of times there's, oh, well, you're not progressing. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And there's a constant interruption of the process. So you've got that. You're also in the care of possibly not your doctor, because your doctor may not be um, on call that week or that day. They may not be the doctor that's there and they may not make it in. So you might be dealing with a doctor that isn't your doctor. So um, if your doctor has been on board with your birthing plan, if you created a birthing plan and your doctor's been on board with that, you may find yourself with a doctor who is not on board with that. And that can really impact your experience because they are not going to honor you. They're not going to support you in your choices. And you're going to have to fight to keep those choices going, right? So the other thing is those doctors that are at the hospital are highly trained surgeons. They're not exactly highly trained in physiological childbirth, which i.e. ends up with all of the interventions and interruptions of the process. So also, when you get to a hospital, you're generally placed on a time clock of, well, especially if your water has broken, they tell you anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, which is ridiculous. However, that is the way the hospital sees it. That is the way your doctor's probably going to see it. And you can fight back, but again, you're going through probably one of the biggest experiences of your life, and that's not really where you want to be in this time frame, right? So those are all hospital birth scenarios. That's all like what your hospital birth is going to look like. Lights are blazing. People are in and out checking on you. You're not getting to rest. You're not getting to eat. You're um, more than likely being told you have to be monitored. And all of this impedes your body in actual the physiological process, because your body needs to relax. You need to be relaxed in order for your body to do the work that it was created to do. So those are things to think about when you're looking at having a hospital birth. Now, birthing center birth, yes, is like kind of like going to a day spa. However, the people who are there are governed by and regulated by the same things that your doctors are. They may view birth as a natural a naturally a natural process. However, they are going to be looking for certain things because they cannot risk you, they can't risk anything happening because it affects their ability to stay open. And so they're going to be more medically minded than your home birth midwife. So they might be midwives, they might be CPMs or CNMs, but you need to know that they are still like, they're going to be looking for those things. They may let you, they more than likely will let you labor on your own and give you options as you go through. They're going to leave you alone more. They're going to, your room has a bed, has a bathtub, it has space, you can eat. You're able to do more in that space. You're able to relax more. The lights can be dimmed. You can have your music on. There's all kinds of things that you can do to make it your own space. And it will feel more like home, which will help you relax more. They probably won't be as hands-on as in the in the hospital, but they do have interventions at those places, and they will transfer you out at the first sign of anything being off, even though that may be normal for your birth, because we all have normal, our own different version of normal. And sometimes that normal doesn't mean it's a risk or that it's dangerous. It just means it's normal for you. So those are things you want to keep in mind when you're looking at a birthing center. So today we talked about hospital versus birthing center. So birthing center will give you more control over your birth experience. However, you are still working with medically minded facility that will transfer you out if there's any sign of anything that they are uncomfortable with, even if it is not a risk to your baby. And you may be more comfortable, more able to relax. But again, if you have anything that is not like a textbook birth, you could be looking at some interventions like adding Pitocin to help contractions along or whatever. And I highly do not recommend Pitocin because it interrupts the natural contractions that your body goes through. So I hope you found this topic enlightening. I hope that your year is off to a great start. And if you're in my group and you're watching this, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to serve you. And don't forget, this week I am have an interview on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we are going to be talking to a mom who has had 3 C-sections and then had a VBAC. And so she's going to be sharing her birth stories with us and her experiences. So don't forget that. And if you're not in my group and you want to learn more about what I share and you want to see that interview, you need to get in the group. I'll see you there and you can jump into that group right here. I am open-minded and empowered birthing mamas, and I can't wait to empower you on your pregnancy journey. So I will see you guys later. Bye.